Wakey, wakey.
Welcome back to I'll Make a Stay Out of You, the podcast where I continually add things to the end of our theme song and to make Tom laugh. I'm Phil, and I introduce Stray Kids to Tom. Tom, that's you. How you doing?
Hi. Yes, I'm Tom. Hello. I'm good.
You are. Yeah, you've been hard at work, so I'm glad that you're able to relax a little more tonight and
Jesus Christ. Today,
just enjoy.
Yeah. Today I got home and I wanted to work more, but I needed a nap. I had like a nice 3-hour nap earlier.
Oh damn! 3 hours for napping. That's the goal. That's the dream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about. So tonight we watched the first two intro videos. There's a Nebulous third one that has yet to be released, and then a GQ interview of their favorite stuff to keep around all the time. Their essentials. Mm-hmm. But also I mentioned this like before we started recording, but I think I've found some things. One thing in particular that I think is going to tip the scales. We talked about in the last episode that you said like maybe you're becoming a stay. Maybe you will be soon.
I'm on my
but
way.
I think I saw something specifically in the S-Class music video which may tip the scales.
Okay.
I'd like to review the tape. I'd like to go to the tape and see if we can show you, because it's kind of a big deal. Should I
open up the watch together again?
Yeah. We're gonna do it. Don't worry. I'm gonna pull it all. I'm gonna.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna put it all in there. Don't worry.
Okay.
We got this. All right. Okay, Tom. There's something I know about you, right?
Oh, okay.
And if there's one thing I know about you, it's that you like things. You know, there are things that you
like.
like.
I do like stuff and things.
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta find the right place for it. Where is it? No, it must be further back.
What is going on with you?
I'm jumping around in the video.
Well,
because I need you to see something here.
Okay. We can't see
this
it.
part.
Your stream has ended, just so you know. I don't know if you meant
Well,
to.
look, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to close my stream. It just happened automatically.
Should I oh, okay, here we go.
I think it's earlier, way earlier.
Whoa. Okay. Well, while you're looking for it, should I talk about what I've been doing the past week?
Yeah, what have you been up to?
So every day this week I get home and I don't play Diablo 4 as much as I want to. It's like I have this condition and there's probably, I probably need to be diagnosed for it, but I hyper fixate on things, and it just happens that the thing that I've been hyper fixating on has to do with, this podcast. So it's been a good thing.
It is good.
I think most people here don't really have a reason to go check it out, but as we say on every episode, and for the people here now, the website has been a Linktree redirect, right? It just goes to our social page, so you can click on all. But what I've been doing is working on the actual website, which if you go to it now, it's no longer a redirect. It's all the things that I've been doing the past week. And as of, I don't know, probably like 12 or 1 p.m. Today, I am officially done with the albums page. But there's still a lot more to be done. I have a lot of ideas for what I want to add on there, and I'm totally open to more ideas if anyone has like things that they would like to see on the website. I kind of want it to be like a general, all things Stray Kids repository. So if you can think of anything that should be there for people to like learn about Stray Kids, or to like I'm gonna do like a timeline of like everything that they've done, everything that they've been in, any information that you guys want to see. Cassie has been a huge part of this as well, because she's got that spreadsheet, and I'm basically just ripping shit off of that. And I don't know what else she's gonna do, but I did set her up with an editor account so she can go on there and edit stuff as she sees fit as well. So a list of words, absolutely, yeah, I'm gonna work on that. But yeah, the albums page is like the one that I have spent the most time on lately, and other things like the homepage and getting the general like theme and layout and all that going. But yeah,
it was good. It looks awesome. It's very professional. I like it a lot. So yeah, check out makeastay.com. And even on all our previous episodes where we said that, you could still check it out. It's there. So yeah.
Yeah, it's no
so
longer
fun.
it's no longer a redirect. It's a real official thing now, and I've been spending way too much time on it, but I don't know. It's been fun.
Yeah. I don't know, from your messages that I saw in the other Discord about Diablo, it seemed like you were ready to not play it very often anyway. So
well, it's just like, so I want to take break. Like I'll work, a long time on the website, and then I'll be like, man, I need a break. I need to go like do something, and then I'll launch Diablo, and then it just, for whatever reason, in the moment that I want to play, something happens, like the quest that I'm doing bugs out, or I get disconnected and the servers go down, or like just something happens that prevents me from playing it right when I want to fucking play it. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess it's just not on the cards,
It's so frustrating. And, for the most part, Jeanette and I have only gotten to play for like 2 days, or 2 evenings, I guess. And it's been a lot of fun so far. Like, I'm enjoying it. But the second time we tried to play, we were in like a dungeon or something, and like we had just left it. And we were like, cool, let's go back to the other place. And so I was like, I tried to press the touchpad, which is on console. That's how you open the map. And nothing happened. And then suddenly we couldn't move, and there was just no response. Like the console was still working. Everything was fine. I could close the game, but the game was just frozen. And I was like, what the fuck? And then like, when I closed out of the game, it then was like, oh, there's an update. And it was like downloading an update. And I was like, son of a bitch. Like, they must have like shut down the servers because there was a new update out to like push you out to go get the update.
Yeah.
But it's just so annoying because there was no like alert, no nothing. It was that.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's been fine. Like we've had a good time with it, although the limited time that we've had to play.
Yeah.
But it's been
that's
good.
Kind of the problem, is that like it is a good game. Like there's so much about it that I really enjoy, and it's just that ever since I beat even Anna and I struggled to like get through the story because of the bugs that we would encounter, especially with like the party system bugs are just like weird. Like we were fighting a boss, and then it just kicked me out to a loading screen, and then closed the party, so we were no longer in a party.
Wow.
And then when I rejoined her party, which was originally my party, it reset our quest progress and put us at the beginning of that dungeon where we were fighting the boss. So it's like there's just so much shit that's wrong with it that like I just why did I buy the Ultimate Edition so I could be a fucking beta tester? For a full release. It sucks.
I don't want to. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but where we are, we just fought some girl's mom. So
oh yeah. I get
it's like the first boss in the story. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, pretty cool. All right. Let's go to the watch together so you can see why I think this moment here in this music video, which has had like 45 million views, by the way, is possibly going to be the tipping point for you. And it's,
let me open the watch together.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, Tom. What shirt is that hanging out of the back of Han's
Oh man, is that
hat?
A ghost shirt?
It's a ghost shirt.
That's crazy.
He's got a motherfucking ghost shirt hanging out of the back of his hat 45 million stays have seen this music video. Yeah, here we are.
Wow.
Yeah. Ghost featured in the music video, which I think, look, we've constantly talked about how they've been hinting at us that they're listening. Like, you spoke very specifically a while ago about how many Ghost shirts you have. I'm just saying.
You think this was for me?
This was for you.
Oh, yeah.
They specifically want you to be a stay. They were like, Tom will get the message if we put this shirt in here.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I saw this. I think I saw like a TikTok being like, what? The Ghost shirt? And I was like, Ghost shirt? Excuse me?
Wow.
Yeah, pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
It's not the only shirt we saw tonight. Because there was another shirt that we saw in the second intro, which is like,
God. Okay, so while we were talking about this, I was like, I need to figure this shit out. So I Googled it, and I'm like, oh my God, this thing is wild.
Yeah, dude. So Changbin is wearing this shirt. It's an actual Supreme shirt, and it's got a raptor with jeans around its ankle.
Is it a raptor or is it a T-Rex? Because the shirt is called T-Rex.
I'm not sure. Oh, maybe
it
it's
looks
a
like a
T-Rex.
raptor, but it's called T-Rex.
It looks like a raptor to me. I don't know, but pants around its ankles, which and it appears to be fornicating with the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, the Statue of Liberty has her legs wrapped around the raptor. And
I believe that there are panties hanging off the tail too. So
there are panties hanging off the tail. Yeah, and he's got his jeans pulled down. But there's also like a bunch of other stuff going on here, like a Triceratops hanging off of an airplane.
Yeah.
Is that a Triceratops? I think so. And then a T-Rex grinding on a school bus, like skateboard grinding.
Oh yeah.
Grinding a school bus across an overpass. I don't know. This shirt is fucking crazy.
It is. So, pretty weird. And like, they have stylists, right? So like, when it's clothes that they've bought, because Changbin will wear a black shirt and black pants with as every outfit, and I appreciate that. I think that's a good thing.
He loves dark,
but if he's going to wear anything else, it's going to be picked out for him by their stylist. So who is the fucking stylist at JYP who's like, I've got a shirt for you to wear, and let's not cover it up, because here's the thing is that they did, well, I think it was the first show that they did, music show. Lee No is wearing these pants that have a cat on them giving the middle finger, and they just put a star over the middle finger.
Wow.
So like, it's not like they don't know. They know. I don't, and not to mention, like, you think Bangchan and Felix didn't know it, like, or everyone in the group, like, you don't have to. This is not like one of those things where like a shirt has weird English and a K-pop star is wearing it. It's a picture. You don't need to know. Anyway, it's pretty funny. I don't know. Probably just to be silly, but it was fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we also.
I just want to mention a few things about this. Also, I think maybe it could be that that they just have like some sort of deal with Supreme, because somebody else is wearing a Supreme hoodie, and so they're like, here's they just got like a shipment of Supreme shit, and they were like, here, make the boys wear these,
right, yeah, mm-hmm.
Which could be that, but also I don't understand the whole Supreme thing. It's like just random ugly stuff that's overpriced and people go crazy for it. It's really weird. I don't
get it either.
But while I was looking for this t-shirt so that I could, see what the design actually was, I went to the Supreme website, and there's a few issues here. Now, number one, I'm all for minimalism, but if you try to go to the don't actually, because fuck them. But if you go to the Supreme shop online, it is so fucking stupid. It's just a bunch of lines Like, there's no, I don't know, it just makes no sense. It's the most confusing fucking minimalist website I've ever seen, and it does not,
what?
it doesn't like work for a storefront. I don't know. It's the weirdest fucking thing, but it's also stupid. But also, one thing that's weird is that I go to a lot of websites all the time.
Right.
And this is the only website that I've been to in recent memory. And by recent memory, I mean like the past 10 years, where Malwarebytes has opened up a little pop up that says Trojan blocked from this website. So what's going on, Supreme? Why do you suck?
Oh my God. Wow. I mean, maybe they're just trying to find out who's looking at their shit, you know, and they gotta use some malware to do that.
Yeah. Just so you know, Supreme, I'm never going to buy anything of yours, but you know.
Oh, wow. Supreme headquarters right now.
Yeah. Stop trying to infect my computer with Trojans.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, it's pretty weird. It's definitely like JYP as a company likely has like a deal with lots of different brands like this where they just get a bunch of free clothes, and so the stylists have like a large amount of stuff to pick from. But we have noticed, Stay has begun to notice that more and more of the boys are suddenly showing up with Samsung phones, with the same Samsung phone, the Flip one.
Oh yeah.
And people are like, smells like a brand deal. Like, these are people who like relentlessly mocked Changbin for not having an iPhone.
Right.
And now like all of them are switching at the same time. Like, I think we've got a brand deal on our hands. Like, and it's not actually that strange because they are in Korea and Samsung is a Korean company. Like, it would make sense, right? For them to
make sense. You know, speaking of just marketing in general, this is also kind of going back to Diablo. Diablo had the weirdest fucking marketing campaigns, like just random shit all over the place that didn't make any sense. Like Billie Eilish was in a fucking, they used a Billie Eilish song for one of the trailers, and I was like, that's weird. Like, I like Billie Eilish and I like Diablo, but they don't go together. You know, like that's a really weird combination. And yeah, KFC. There's KFC.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I do remember seeing somewhere where somebody was like, "Oh, if you want like a beta code, just like order something from KFC." There was a large thread on Reddit where people were like, "Hey, you can order something from KFC. They'll send you the code, and you just don't have to pick it up."
Wow.
And then like you don't actually need to go and get. You could just buy like the cheapest thing on the menu, and then just not pick it up.
But you also get like you can get in-game cosmetics that are KFC themed.
Oh my God, that's so stupid. What the fuck?
Also, there was a music video from somebody, I forget what her name is. Was it Hayley Williams? Am I right?
Oh yeah.
And
Hayley Williams, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And somebody from BTS, and they did like a music video that was about that it's like a Lilith like theme song. Kind of.
What?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what is up with
that? Doesn't make any sense.
Diablo.
I don't understand.
Diablo would have sold just fine with zero marketing because of, you know, the fan base behind the rest of the series. But Blizzard was like, no, we got to get Billie Eilish. We got to get Hayley Williams. We got to get BTS. We got to get KFC. We got to put a big fucking billboard up in New York while the fires from Canada rain down and turn the sky orange.
I'm not sure that was planned. Unless they lit the fires, I think it's that seems like a bit more of a stretch. But yeah. It's pretty weird. That is really strange.
Marketing is just weird, man.
Yeah, you can ask Jeanette all about it. I mean, she met lots of people when she was in school for marketing who were just a little weird. So there you go.
A little weird.
Hey, well, you know,
I know you don't care. I know, like, and the whole like sidetrack thing is totally my fault. But also, it doesn't matter to you since you already opened 4 of them. But when are we gonna open this album? Because I've been waiting.
Hey, you want to open it right now?
I've been waiting
Yeah, we can
patiently.
open it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have our albums. Tom is correct. I already opened all, like Jeanette and I opened all of our copies that we got that were signed. And so I had to go out tonight, and I was a little late getting here because I was like, I got to go to Target real quick. And like, because we'd been saying like, oh, it's fine. I'll just go to Target and I'll pick up a copy. Like we've been saying that for like a few days now. And then we just didn't do it. And then suddenly it was like the kids' bedtime, but it was kind of late. And then we like got them to bed, but you know, it was just, I had to rush out and get it. But I got myself one of the limited edition versions. So how about that?
Wow. Printed
yeah,
with soy ink. Oh, okay.
Yeah, isn't that cool? I thought that was kind of cool.
I don't know what that means. But
Like soy ink.
Cool.
Does that mean it's like biodegradable? Like, what are we talking about? I don't really know what effect it has on it, but that's kind of cool.
I don't know. Anyway, let's open this thing.
Yeah, let's do it.
So this is I got version A signed when the pre-orders went live. So that's what I'm working with here.
Yeah. I really like the way that the limited edition looks. It's like it's got like these like big colors that I love, like orange and purple and yellow and everything. Orange.
Oh yeah,
it's really cool. Yeah, it's really cool.
Okay. Stray Kids, the 3rd album. Now I'm confused so because I've been spending so much time making that albums page, I had to like look up like what are the different. I'm sure we went over it when we were opening all these different albums, but like what is an album and what is an EP and you know which ones are full or whatever. This is technically the 4th album, right? It's just that the sound was like the first Japanese album, and so it's not considered part of their regular lineup or whatever.
If you want to be even more specific, it would technically be their 5th album.
Oh.
But that's not how they do things. So they only count Korean albums that are not reissues.
Okay.
I don't it like you know so it's you know it is because so we got Go Live, that was the first album, first actual full album, and then we got the repackage In Life, but it had a bunch of its own songs then a bunch of stuff from Go Live, but they don't count that one. And then we have No Easy, and then you're correct, we have The Sound, which was a full album but only for Japan, even though it was a worldwide release.
Right.
And then now we have the quote unquote 3rd as 5-star. So like, you know, is it?
I got a big old poster in this thing. I'm gonna frame this and put it on my wall.
I wanted to make sure that I got the limited edition because it comes with 2 posters.
Oh.
Yeah, I am when I so there's like an envelope that's where your signed postcard and photo cards are going to be. That's in the back, and Jeanette and I were playing this game when we were pulling ours out, where we pulled them out upside down because some of them are double-sided, and on one side they have the members' fingers, and so you can see what their fingers look like. And flip it around. Yeah. And so we were trying to pick like, oh, like who do you think this member is, kind of a thing. So
I see.
Fun. All right, you get lots of stickers. I have so many stickers now. Is this Bangchan? It's not. It's Lino. We got a Lino. And we got a Hyunjin. Whoa. We're getting unique things here. Okay, where's my fucking Target exclusive card? Do I not get one? I got the Felix, like there's like a mini member poster, like solo poster, and we get the Felix one, which yeah, pretty cool. Where the fuck is my Target exclusive photo card? I don't see it. Unless they reduced me a card to
Where are my?
put that in there.
Oh, and here's the actual.
Oh, we got Han.
Disc.
A Han poster.
The disc looks cool.
The disc does look cool. I mean, the whole design of the album is really awesome.
All right, let's see what I got.
like it a lot.
I'm pulling this stuff out. What is this? It's like a postcard thing, kind of.
Yeah, the postcard is where they signed. Although there's actually a couple of like postcard like things in there.
It's not. No, this is just like a little. It's not a postcard. It's like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but whatever. All right, here we go. Here's the postcard. How do I know who signed it?
The limited doesn't give you one of the Target exclusives. This is bullshit. All right.
Wow.
It looks like we're going to have to buy another. Sorry, Jeanette. Apologies. I mean, I'm not that sorry because we got a Lino.
Yeah.
And we got a expensive one. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
I took a
no.
picture. Using my flash so it doesn't get shadows.
What are these? Ooh, I got stickers.
Yeah, there's a lot of stickers.
Yeah, I got stickers.
It's pretty cool. I like this Lino. It's good. Let's see. Post in it. There's so many stickers, and we have like 5 copies of them now that I'm actually going to put them on my computer for work. What do you think of that? Looks good. I know. Jeanette's excited. She's going to get the binder out. Like, she's been doing very good at keeping all of our photo cards put together. And as soon as we were done opening everything, she went through and sorted them and got them into place. We got in our signed copies, we got what? 2 double Felix, right? We had 2 different Felix cards and both of them were doubled. Something like that. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, so Felix is just going everywhere we go. And I like this little member thing. It's pretty cool. Going back to Target. Gonna get one of the other versions.
Okay. I
am a Felix bias. It makes sense for me to get more Felix.
I think I know who I got.
Egg Hyunjin? Is that what that's called? Is that what people are calling that? I don't understand.
I'm pretty sure
It's a K-pop idol trend? I don't know things.
Look, it's hard for me to really know for sure because, you know, I don't know. For some reason, I can't tell very easily. I don't know why. But I'm
Tom,
pretty sure
we're on episode 99.
I know.
Recognize these men.
I recognize the ones I care the most about.
Oh, no.
I'm pretty sure I got Ian and Hyunjin.
Okay. It's going to be Lino and Felix.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah, let's see it. Post it.
I'm going to take a picture.
Use your flash so there's no shadows.
There's not going to be shadow.
If you say so. But the Shadow knows. You ever listen to The Shadow? The old time radio show?
No. And then someone needs to tell me whose signature I have because I don't fucking know.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, there's a couple that are very obvious, but like Jeanette and I we have one that we're very sure is Bang Chan, but we have another one where we're like, is this another one and he just got lazy, or is this Lino? Okay. Oh yeah, you were right. Yeah, this is Ian and
see,
and
I know
Hyunjin.
what I'm talking about.
nailed
All right,
it.
I had full confidence.
Where's your signature? Let's see that.
This one.
You did it. You did the thing. I'm proud of you. That's Bang Chan.
Really?
Yep. It says Chris.
I mean, yeah, I knew that. He gave this to me himself. He handed it to me.
Oh, I see. Yeah, but you can see that there's like a C, and then he kind of does like a cursive H, and then he does like a line through the whole thing.
Yeah. That's kind of how I do my signature, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, mine's basically P squiggle, right? That's
yeah.
like,
So Anna hasn't quite figured out how to do a signature yet. So every time, like, she's so nervous every time she has to sign something. She's like, I don't think, because she tries to do like full cursive, like
yeah.
I don't know, emphasizing every single letter. And I'm like, no. Look, let me show you how I do mine. And then I just do like a big T with a little squiggle, and then a really big loopy, the first letter of my last name, and then like a line.
When I had to sign all the paperwork because you were in the Navy, and I had to sign all the paperwork for your house being sold with your power of attorney.
Yep.
They made me sign my first, middle, and last name, the full names.
Fuck?
And I had to sign it like 50 times. And I was like,
You're like,
have never done this.
I never want to be a power of attorney ever again.
And then I did it again for my dad. I had to do it for my dad. He was selling something, so I did. Yeah, it's no good. I don't know why anyone would want to do that. It didn't make any sense to me. I'm like, but that's not my signature. Like, if you wanted to go to like a court and be like, this person, power of attorney, they signed this, they'd be like, that's not his signature.
Yeah. Dude,
there's no verification here.
I had the hardest fucking time when like a long time ago, because when I was in school, my mom like opened like a checking account for me, or like a savings account or something, through like the local bank, so that I could deposit money and like have a little savings account going for me, at a very young age. But I had to sign it to like say that that's my account, and then like years later, like in my 20s, I'm like, oh, I have like this little savings account. I should close that out. And like, because I don't go to that local bank. It's like a local bank. I would have to go to Arkansas to go there,
Right. Yeah.
So like I called them and I was like, yeah, I want to get a check for the money and I want to close the account. And they're like, okay, well, you got to like sign these paperwork or whatever. I sent it over to them, and they wrote back to me and they were like, the signatures don't match. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm 20 now and I made that when I was fucking 11. Of course the signature's not going to be the same.
It's so weird. Is that there? Like, what's the idea there? Like, are they actually that big of sticklers about it, or are they literally going like, well, maybe if we say this, then he'll keep his account,
right?
Like, is that the plan?
Keep my $13 savings account, or whatever it was,
Right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. Banks are weird. Anyway, so we watched some stuff. We watched the whole intro for the album, and they got to talk about all the songs. I talked about some of the stuff as we were going through it last week, but it was still pretty interesting going through it the second time. Although I was on my recumbent bike exercising while we watched it, because I need to get my 30 minutes in. Got to close those rings, yeah. But which I did. But it was still informative. Like, I could still read the subtitles. Like, there were times where I had to like take my headphones off because I'm like, oh, I'm sweating. I don't want to get sweat all over my headphones.
Yeah.
But I could still read it, and it was good. I mean, like, yeah. Anything stand out to you from the stuff that they were saying?
Yeah.
They were funnily annoying.
Yeah, but I didn't take any notes, and I should have, because there were a few times where I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to talk about that," but now I have no recollection of what those moments were. Maybe we should just watch it again.
Yeah, let's just watch it again right now. It's only 30 some odd minutes.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say that one of the things that stood out to me this time through, because I'd watched it before, is that they talked about like, oh, like, you know, like nobody's perfect, but like if you aspire for perfection, if you're working towards that, then you're gonna do fine. And I was just like, oh my God, that's what JYP told them when they had a meeting together in the survival show.
Yeah.
He literally said, like, there's no such thing as a perfect person, but if you strive for perfection, you'll be a good person. And I'm like, they just like echoed that 5 years later. Like, that's crazy. Like, I didn't really even put it together that time, but and I think that's good, because they also, during the course of this, were like, when we were filming our music video, JYP showed up, ate 3 fish cakes, and then left.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know.
How much like not oversight, but like yeah, I guess oversight. How much oversight do you think he has on what they do these days? Because I feel like early on he definitely had like he played a big part in meeting with them, like setting them on the right path. Yeah, none.
Yeah,
yeah. I feel like he probably has faith in them, that he's like, they're fine, you know.
Yeah, I think what happened was during the survival show, he started eliminating members like he would to any other group, but this was a group that was put together not by the company, and it had an impact on them. You know, like they had an energy together, and so, like, you know, he wasn't he like doing that ended up having to like walk it back by the end, right? And I think that he's like afraid to mess with their formula, and I say that, but like in the early days, you know, like we weren't, you know, getting millions of views and selling millions of copies and stuff, even for the first like 3-4 albums, right? Like, yeah, we were not doing crazy pre-order. Like the first like mixtape, the album had like 24,000 pre-orders. That's it.
Yeah.
And now this time we had 5 million. Right. It's a bit of a jump, and it's like Go Live had 250,000 ish. Yeah, 250,000. And that's like one that we consider to be like one of the best albums. It's got God's Menu on it, like great album. Haven, Ta, like we're talking about like a really awesome album, and like, you know, their growth has been pretty steady, but these last like few years have been very exponential, and like you definitely see the growth from like them going into Kingdom and winning, and then putting out their album, and then going on their sold out world tour for 2 years basically, and then, you know, that it's really created this like growth that's amazing. And in fact, I think I remember seeing that there was a recent earnings call at JYP, and they specifically called out Stray Kids and thanked them for like contributing to the earnings for the company. So like, you know, we're kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
They just need to put Bangchan in as CEO. Like that's what they should do.
No,
I mean, like
that would take too much time away from what
probably
all the other things that he's doing.
So they should wait until, you know, when the other members have to go and do their military service, then he can do that. You know.
Yeah, but what is he going to do after they get back?
Well, then they can go back to being a group. Like, I'm just saying.
So he's going to be CEO for like a couple of years and then go back to being.
I mean, yeah, why not? Well, you know what he'll do? What they'll do is they'll go. Well, I don't know if they'd ever go and be their own company and make their own company. I don't think that would ever happen. Like, he's JYP's son. He'll never leave. So they're going to be here forever.
Yeah.
and that's fine. Like they're getting stuff done. They're making amazing music at this point. So you've listened to 5 Star a lot now, right? Like you've listened to it on repeat. It seems like,
to the point where like I'm starting to get sick of it. You know, like,
oh my god,
it has been on repeat for so fucking long.
Wow.
No, I'm not gonna get sick of it. I'm just saying, like, you know, like the whole album has basically become my playlist that's titled songs I listen to on repeat until I fucking hate them, you know.
Right. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good. Oh my god. So like, you know, I've been into listening to like podcasts and stuff on my commute, but I just like constantly find myself like I'll be like 15 minutes into a podcast and then I'll just be like, all right, I gotta switch to 5 Star now.
Yeah.
And I just start from the very first song and just let it play. I mean, like it's so well put together.
Have I settled on a favorite song? Yeah. I posted, so on the albums page, I posted earlier today. I had to go through and listen to every Stray Kids song ever, which I didn't listen to all of them in entirety. But I had to make my picks. So my top song from 5 Star is definitely Super Bowl.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's super good.
No. Shoom Super Bowl, right?
That's Super Bored.
Oh, no. I don't think so. I think he is. No. Shoom Super Bowl.
Okay.
Super Bored was the one where they were like finger licking, kick flipping on my super board.
Yeah. So one thing that kind of was weird for me is like when I was going through, because today is the day that I actually went through and like said, okay, I'm gonna do listen like the full listen, and I'm gonna pick, and I'm gonna write everything down and put it on the website. But you know, over the past few days, I have been like flipping through the albums to like get all the album information on, and I'll play songs from, you know, different albums here and there, and songs that I like for whatever reason felt like I had never heard before or like completely forgot about. Like I would play and I'd be like, whoa, this song is fucking good. You know, like Silent Cry from No Easy. I played that and I was like, what the fuck is this song? This is amazing. You know?
Oh my God. Silent Cry is amazing.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. It's great. And we got to see them perform it live. It's really good.
It was more than that. Like I have found and added to my Skiz. I made a new playlist, by the way. I'm going to put it. Oh yeah. I'm going to put it on the website. I'll share it now. This is my share. Here, I'll send it to the chat, but I'm going to put this on the website also. This is my new Skizpix playlist.
Skizpix revised. Yeah. I like it. Okay.
Revised because you came into my Twitch chat the other day complaining that I had OT9 versions on my playlist, and you know, so I had to go back and fix. Fucking gross. Yeah, so this playlist is correct. The only issue that I have with it though is that there are still like 5 or 6 songs from those earlier albums that we haven't had remakes of, and some of those are like actual picks for me. So like let's go back. Let's go down to mixtape.
Like what songs?
School Life.
That's true. We don't have
School Life, and let's see. They didn't remake Hero Soup. That's not on my picks, but
that way I was gonna say like Hero Soup is not on, because I know that Hero Soup was the other one. I was like, that's not on your picks. No way is that on your picks.
Road Not Taken and Stop from Yellowwood and Levanter. Those are intro songs, but they're still good. Yeah. They should remake them, you know?
Yeah, I mean, Stop, they should definitely remake. Road Not Taken is like the proto version of Stop, so you might as well just go with Stop.
Actually, you know what? They could just make it they could make it one song, you know?
That's true.
But yeah, so like
Stop.
Yeah, School Life. School Life is on my picks, but I can't put it on that playlist. Man, you know what really tripped me up when I was making this page? And I actually went into the mod chat and I was like, you guys, please help me out here, because I was so confused when I was doing the track lists and like making sure that all the links were working and referencing the different albums and whatnot for the recompilations.
Yeah.
Skiz 2021 is the weirdest fucking album.
Yeah.
Because it's got the Korean version of Scars, which like the Japanese single came out, and then it was later on an album later on, and then the mixtapes, like the mixtapes got retitled because they weren't mixtapes anymore, they were official names, and but the original releases for those mixtapes were physical EP exclusives, and then they were later digitally released on Yellowwood. And so like the list that I was looking at to get all this information from was like, yeah, this song was on I Am Not, and then I go look at the I Am Not playlist and I'm like, no, it's not. There's just so much confusion.
It's physical only. Yeah and I mean, you know, also the mixtapes were 3 Racha songs.
Yes. Yeah, somebody said that and I was like, no, I'm not adding that.
Yeah. It's so funny. We need to do like as with when we start doing our rewatch of the Survival Show, we need to like actually deep dive and listen to all of the all of the 3 Racha songs, because like the like one of the most famous things that I have seen from the 3 Racha age were like, there was this post that they made that was so cringe of being like, hey, hi, we're the 3 Racha team rap group from JYP, like please stream, please listen to our music, we're not getting a lot of listens like on SoundCloud or something. No. It's so cringe and so funny. But like at this point, now they've come like so far that people use that and they'll like put that out there and be like, look, here's this message. This is like them before they debuted, and here's where they are now. Like, look at the difference. It's so crazy, but it is really funny to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to there's this moment in the second episode of the intro videos where Han does this like really silly dance, and like they do it a lot. There's been a few videos where they've done this like weird dance, and it's making fun of JYP, and I'll take any opportunity to do that, because basically JYP was on Music Bank, and which is a music show, and was asked to do the choreography from or I don't even know if it's from the choreography or if he was just asked to do a dance to this song, but it's so fucking funny and awkward that like they're constantly doing this as like a joke. I'm sure that you've seen it. Oh, I already added it to the playlist. Let's watch this real quick. And then he just bows. He's done. He's like, here you go. This is as much as you get. It is the choreography. I don't know. You know, like, I'm sorry. I didn't look. When New Jeans came out, I seem to remember people being all up in arms, being like, they're too young to debut. And then they came out and people were just like, yeah, they're pretty good. So everybody just kind of forgot. Like, there was like this whole uproar about like, is this exploitative? They're like taking these really young girls and like making them into idols. And like, it's one thing if they're training and going to school, but now they're debuted idols. Like, this is weird, right? And then they debuted and people were just like, oh, it's fine. We're fine with it now. And I'm like, why? Why is it fine now? Just because they made good music? I don't get it. Like, I don't know. Just a little, it's fine. Maybe I'm being overprotective just because I'm a parent. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I mean we've talked about. I don't need to go into it. We've definitely talked about how I feel about children being involved in, you know, media production.
Yeah, for sure. You never know.
Okay.
Anyway, he did it. God damn it. Anyway, doesn't matter. Anyway. It was fun. I enjoyed
Yeah.
that. Then we moved on. We watched the GQ interview to find out what Stray Kids essentials were, and we saw this one. Like, I was like, we have to watch this, because when I watched it and I saw the reaction, which you immediately picked up on, because Sungmin is like, this is my Pikachu. I got him in Japan at the Pokemon Center, and it's like different because he doesn't have a nose, and he sleeps next to me in bed, and Hyunjin's like, "Oh, you're so cute, Sungmin," in his like English voice. It's so funny. And then Sungmin goes, "I want to be baby," or "I want to be a baby," and you just see him go like, "Ugh, why'd you do that?" It's a great reaction. I love that. We also do. Oh, I should mention from the 5-star intro part 2. We have a new sticker in Discord. So hey, if you want to join the Discord, you can get access to the sticker of Changbin getting his butt slapped. It's pretty good. He's sticking his butt out. He's getting it slapped. Yeah. So get in here, get on it. I'm just saying.
The sticker's called Butt Loop.
You can take that and then take it to other Discords that you're a part of and post it in there if you have Discord Nitro. So.
That's true. Yeah. So head on over to makeastay.com. All of our social links are in the top right. And at the bottom of that page, if you don't want to go to the top right, there is a button that says join the Discord that you can click.
I'm only plugging Nitro, not because I agree with Discord, but because I think it's funny if people spread this little animated sticker around. That's all. I'm just saying. It's like, we're not getting paid by
what do you
Discord.
You don't agree with Discord? What's wrong with Discord?
No, I'm just saying that like if they really wanted us to promote them, they got to pay us, right?
But they also don't, because literally everything uses Discord now, so they don't.
Yeah,
need
it sure
to
does.
pay.
Yeah, they don't need. They don't need that.
To promote it.
True. Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do? Yeah, so the other things that were essentials, some of them were boring, like I have a battery pack, I have vitamins, I'm like, okay, all right, yeah. But Felix's keyboard was pretty badass. I actually really liked his keyboard, although I know that it's like the in thing that when you're building your own mechanical keyboard that it's that it doesn't have the number pad, but like I prefer to have a number pad on
me too.
my keyboard.
Yeah.
Like the extended keyboard with a number pad. I for work I use one that doesn't have, or like when I'm just on my laptop, like it doesn't have one, but when I use my full keyboard, it does, and I don't know, I use it all the time, so it's weird to me to not have it, even for gaming. And maybe that's just like the old version of me who remembers when you used to have to use your number pad for games. I don't know.
I mean,
but
I just I prefer, if I'm doing a lot of numbers, like 10 key is so much easier.
It is. Oh, totally. Yeah. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I don't know. I one of my coworkers is like super into building these mechanical keyboards and like getting custom keycaps and stuff like that for him. And I don't get it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. Like I have like a Razer keyboard, so it's fine. It does what I want it to.
Yeah, exactly.
But like I know somebody, like the dude that I work with has like 5 keyboards, and mostly he doesn't use them. He literally has them like displayed on like a rack next to his desk, and that's it. They just sit there. And I'm just like, why did you do this? Like I mean, I get like sort of like painting miniatures and stuff, that it's like probably a little calming to just like go through and meticulously put something together. Yeah, I don't know. He did also say that he's got lubed keys. He lubed them up, which is good.
Is that what he said? Because the subtitle said looped, and I was like, I don't know what that fucking means. Yeah.
No, yeah, it's lubricated. Yeah, lubed. My brain just didn't read looped. I was like, oh yeah, he said lubed. Yeah, lube switches. Like, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I understand exactly what he's saying.
Well,
so
I
just
understand lubed, but I also don't understand why you would need to. Like, I don't lube my keyboard and it works just fine, you know? So, like...
well, I don't know. Nothing. Look. My instinct is always to go for the joke.
Yeah. But we need to keep this relatively PG.
Like, not, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it would have been easy.
Like, you might get some splash in there. Is that what you mean?
No, I'm just saying that, like, there's a lot of jokes that you could make about him lubing his switches,
right?
And I'm not gonna make them. It's too easy. But I'm still laughing at them in my own brain.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? But anyway, he said that it helps him, his gaming keyboard that he takes with him everywhere. It helps him play games, and when they say games, like, they're usually talking about League of Legends, which is sad. Yeah, I mean, it is. But you know, Bang Chan actually, like, gave him a little bit of praise and said that he played well the last time they played together. Because, like, normally, like, Felix loves to play, but they mock him relentlessly for being bad at it, even though he likes to play it.
Yeah.
Because they're like, hey, you've been playing for 5 years and you're still in bronze. Like,
yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know if he still is. I'm not sure he's talked about it or anything, but it is, it's good to hear that he's made some progress. And I actually really loved the way that his keycaps looked, like, with the kind of, like, rainbow gradient that he picked. It's not going to help him with any of the rumors, but, you know, it's
yeah,
we're okay with that. Yeah, he's a good boy, my Felix. Yeah, but we had some fun. I mean, like, I enjoyed this. The dance practice, it was really long. Like, it was, like, you know, 23 minutes. And it was mostly just, I mean, literally what it sounds like. I mean, there were a couple of breaks where they're goofing off a little. Sorry, I'm just going to yawn, apparently. There were a couple of breaks where they were just goofing off and having a little bit of fun, but, like, it was pretty serious. I mean, they were really working hard on the choreography.
Yeah.
So it was good. Has Tom seen the full choreo? No, he hasn't. But he could. I don't know which one's the best one. Should we watch the latest one, Music Bank?
Or should we save it for another episode?
Yeah, we'll save it for the next episode.
Well, not the next episode.
Well, no, not the next episode, but the one after. No, it won't be the one after that because we have plans for that one too.
Oh,
because that's 101. So on episode 102, expect us to watch the full choreography, and if you want to follow along, you just got to go to makeastay.com and, you know, give us a click, give it a look, join the Discord, and we stream these live every time we record. It's fun.
Every time we record.
Every time.
Which isn't necessarily every week.
Well, it won't be because I'm going on a little vacation with her little family. It's going to be fun. We're just going to be like... You know?
Yeah. Should we update the should we like make a new intro to get a little samples from 5-Star in there?
No. That sounds like work. I don't want to do work.
Yeah.
Anyway, bye-bye everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.